Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, students. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing well at your home and following the lessons done by your teachers and completing your notes as well. Today your English teacher in this video is going to tell you a story about a king. Students, we live in the world, right? This world is so colorful. This world is so beautiful. But we human beings, to have all the colors of this world in our life, or to have all the luxuries that we see around us in our life, we tend to become greedy. We become greedy and think only about ourselves. And we struggle a lot to get all the luxuries for ourselves. And while we struggle, we tend to harm other people, maybe by cheating or by saying some harsh words or hurting others. In some or the other way, we start harming the people who are around us. So, at the end, what happens is, most probably, we, even after possessing everything that we have, we are not satisfied or we are not content, or we lose the battle. At the end, we realize that everything in this world, everything that seemed colorful and luxury is not permanent. Everything around you is not permanent. We were just harming people and struggling just to have or possess those things which are just temporary. So in our Indian history, we have a story of King Ashoka, the great emperor, who won the war. After winning the war, he realized that everything is temporary. So, we'll go and read the lesson. I want you all to open your Steeds book. Page number 22. Take out your pencils in order to underline the important words and follow as I read out the lesson. Ashoka, the great emperor. Ashoka was a great, fierce king of the vast Mauryan Empire. Underline the word fierce. Mauryan Empire. Underline 3 words. Fierce. Mauryan Empire. He was the grandson of Chandragupta Maurya. Here underline the word Chandragupta Maurya. Underline the word Chandragupta Maurya. Ashoka wanted to extend his territory and occupy Kalinga. Underline the word Ashoka, territory, Kalinga. He marched towards Kalinga with a huge army. Underline the word army. More than 1,000 men fought on either side. Underline the word fought. It's the past tense of fight. Fight, fought. There was a terrible fight. Ashoka won the war. Go to the next paragraph. At night, he inspected the battlefield and saw thousands of people dead. Underline the word inspected. Underline the word inspected. Battlefield. Underline battlefield. Next, thousands. Thousands. The widows cursed him, and the wounded horses with broken limbs neighed fiercely. In this sentence, the widows, underline the word widows. The widows cursed, underline the word cursed him, and wounded, underline the word wounded. Horses, underline the word horses. Horses is the plural form of horse. Horse, horses. With the broken limbs, underline the word limbs. Neighed, underline the word neighed. Neighed is the sound done by the horse. Neighed fiercely. The whole battlefield was covered with blood. Ashoka knelt down and cried, saying, "What have I done?" Underline the word knelt. Here K is silent. You are supposed to say it, knelt. Ashoka knelt down and cried, saying, "What have I done?" The entire scene changed him. Since then, he gave up war and embarked on peace. Underline the word embarked. He constructed hospitals, rest houses, and protected wildlife. Underline the word hospitals, protected wildlife. Underline the word protected wildlife. He also established, underline the word established. He also established learning centers for all religions. Underline the word religions. His legacy was so great that today our national emblem and the chakra in the Indian flag have been adopted from his architectural monuments. In this, I'll repeat this sentence. See properly. His legacy. Underline the word legacy. Underline the word legacy was so great that today our national emblem, underline the word national emblem, and the chakra, underline the word chakra, in the Indian flag have been adapted from his architectural monuments. Underline the word architectural monuments. Underline both the word at the end of the paragraph, architectural and monuments. Moral of the story: violence does not solve anything. Wasn't it an inspirational story of the great king named Ashoka? Ashoka is the grandson of the late King Chandragupta Maurya. Like all other kings, even Ashoka wanted to extend his kingdom or his territory. So he decided to have a war and conquer a place named Kalinga. So he had a big battle or a war where he had thousands of soldiers along with him, and even from the other side there was thousands of soldiers. So they had a big war where many lost their lives, and at the end King Ashoka won the battle. After winning the battle on that same night, he just decided to go to the battlefield and inspect or see the battlefield. When he went there, he saw bloodshed everywhere. The whole battlefield was covered with blood. And he saw that many widows or the women who had lost their husbands started cursing him, started shouting at him out of anger because they had lost their husband. And there were many horses who had broken their knees and were neighing out of pain. Neighing is the sound done by the horse. They were neighing out of pain. Looking at it, that scene completely changed the heart of Ashoka. He questioned himself, asking, he kneeled down in the battle. After kneeling down, he just questioned himself, asking, what have I done? Why have I killed so many people because of me, just to conquer one kingdom named Kalinga, a place named Kalinga. I went for a war and so many soldiers have lost their life just because of me. This scene or this thinking changed Ashoka completely. He gave up war and started working for the welfare of the people. He started working for the welfare of the people. He built many hospitals, he built many rest houses, and he established the learning centers for all the religion. So he even worked on protecting animals. So he was a very great king who worked in peace. He gave up war. In this lesson, we can see even in our flag, In our national flag, we have Ashoka Chakra, which is adopted from the architectural monuments of Ashoka. And even the national emblem of India, the monument of that lions, that is also adopted from the architectural monument of Ashoka. So he had a property which he left behind for our country. So he is remembered even today for all the great work he has done for our country. So see, violence is not the way to solve the problem. Fighting or bloodshed will not solve any kind of problem. In sense, we need to have peace within us. We need to have peace in order to solve any sort of problem. We have some of the important words in this lesson. We'll go through it. Fears. Fears or anger, out of anger. When they go to the battlefield, all the kings will be having a fierce kind of feeling or anger. Fears. Mauryan. Mauryan is the name of the kingdom. See, M is capital because it is the name of the kingdom. Next, empire. Empire. E-M-P-I-R-E. Empire. Chandragupta Maurya. This is the grandfather of King Ashoka. Chandragupta Maurya. Kalinga. Kalinga is the name of a place. So K is capital over here. Next, fort. Fort is the past tense of fight. Past tense of fight is fought. Next we have inspected. Inspected means to observe something very closely, to go and inspect it or observe. Battlefield. Battlefield is a place where the battle or the war takes place. Widows. Widows are the women who have lost their husband. Widows. Embarked. Embarked or to embrace. Like first King Ashoka was going to have a war, but later he embarked or began with peace. Right? He ruled the kingdom with peace. So embarked peace. National emblem. See, N is capital here. National emblem. Next we have chakra. Ashoka chakra. The chakra that we see in our flag. C-H-A-K-R-A, chakra. Architectural. See the spelling of architectural. A-R-C-H-I-T-E-C-T-U-R-A-L. Architectural. Architectural is a certain design that the ancient kings which they had adopted for their monument. So architectural monument, the ancient designs. Established in sense you can say construct or make something. Established. E-S-T-A-B-L-I-S-H-E-D. Established. So I hope you all have understood the lesson, and I want you all to be thorough with the spellings. Practice these spellings and be thorough with it. Till then, Jazakumullahu khaira.